Welcome to another exciting ECE 420 readings class. I have with us today Mary Kleps, who is the local Blackboard expert. And what she's going to do is show us how to make use of Blackboard in order to be able to have a richer Blackboard experience. You are all late. It's recording now.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to pause it. Okay, what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at some of the areas of the course where your assignments are going to be showing up or have been showing up. I think there's been an issue with some students not being able to get to the homework assignments. The more broader issue is not getting an alert up until now that your assignments are available. So we're going to walk through how to set up your notifications dashboard so that you can get alerts when new assignments are posted, when you're near due dates, how you can check to see what's due in your course. So right now we're just inside of your course. I am trying to get over. I'm just going to turn the edit mode off, which basically will show you the student view.
So we can see it a little better.
Okay. So in the course menu area, first of all, has anyone had a problem up until now logging into Blackboard, getting into Blackboard? Okay, great. So assuming that everyone can get in, you're going to be going into your course menu, and under course content, this is where you're going to find your assignments. So your assignments are going to be listed here on this page. And in order to submit your assignment, you're going to see the instructions here. If you click on the link for the assignment, the instructions are repeated on this page. You'll also see the due date that was specified when the assignment was created and the points possible. So to submit your assignment, you're just going to click on Browse Your Computer to find your assignment file. There are some instances where an assignment might only require a few sentences as a submission. So you can click the Type Submission button, and you'll have a text box where you can type in your submission. But typically you're going to be attaching a file and sending that file, submitting that file as the assignment itself. I'm just going to cancel out of there for now. Any questions about submitting assignments?
If you could keep it down in the back, please, it's a little distracting. Thank you.
Okay, so everyone should be able to get to their assignments to submit the assignments. Any questions about Blackboard inside of a course? I think for this course it's pretty straightforward. Everything that you're going to need right now is going to be on your course content page. All of your submissions will be there. Once your homework has been submitted, you can come back and click on the assignment. I'm not able to show you now because we're in instructor access. But you'll be able to click on the assignment and get to your, it'll say Review Submission History, and you'll see when you submitted, and then the grade. If it's been graded, you'll see your grade as well. Oops. So I want to get back to my edit mode. Okay, so we're going to kind of jump out of the course itself right now. And you'll notice if you've been in Blackboard, up until today, we didn't have this notification dashboard option.
Okay, I have a question.
Yep.
I'm going to make an edit to my homework. second attempt, so just to upload it. And
I think you. I know actually. That's right. I don't think you're going to be able to review your submission history by clicking on that. I think you had your assignment set for multiple uploads. Was that correct?
Multiple
Attempts. Okay.
So sometimes students submit and they don't get the grade they want, and they're invited to resubmit.
Okay.
And then the grade goes up. Sometimes students submit, and then they think maybe I'll make a revision. They submit again. So if it's before the deadline, we just review the latest submission.
Okay. So it'll look exactly the same when you go back in. The notifications dashboard tab is new in our instance of Blackboard, and if you click on it, it's going to populate with information. Everyone's page is going to look a little different because everyone's in different courses, you have different due dates, but it's going to compile. This is kind of a global look at everything that you have that needs attention in your courses. Let's see, what's new as far as announcements. It's basically what it says. It's a notifications dashboard. It's a dashboard that pulls in all the information from all of your courses. You can check to see what's due on certain dates. To do.
this is the assignment for.
So the to-do portion is things that, this is pulling due dates in, and it's just going to tell you what you have due on certain days.
Okay.
So it falls.
We have
If-
homework due today, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Doesn't appear, right?
It was due at 5.
Okay,
So it's past. It could say what's past due if you haven't submitted it yet.
I see.
Yours is going to look different because, again, I'm logged in as your instructor, so he doesn't necessarily have anything due today.
I hear a little talking in the back. Are there questions? Do people want to ask a question? You sure?
Okay, so the notification dashboard is a great way to kind of get an overview of what's going on in all of your courses, but that's not the only way that we have to give you alerts per se for any new items, any new assignments that have been added as you near certain due dates. You can set your notifications so that you receive an alert. And the way you're going to do that is in the...
Can I ask a question?
Sure, sure.
I see 429 blogs. What's that about? I never blogged. Why are there 400? Are those my blogs?
If I edit your notifications,
Am I
let's
gonna get
see.
429 notifications for the 429 blogs times the number of times somebody blogged?
Not necessarily. You're not getting, you haven't received notifications on those yet. Those are getting pulled in from anything that's in your what's new. Someone somewhere in a course that you have access to, they're using blogs. Now, you as a faculty member might have access to, like, I think it was the city's sandbox. They had like every faculty member in Fairfield U given access to a course that was set up through Arts and Sciences. It could be from there. You can actually click on here and go in and see where these things are coming from. But you don't have to worry about receiving an alert, a notification for that. It ends up getting pulled into your dashboard, but you can ignore it. You don't.
So basically, anytime anybody blogs, my cell phone will ring at 2
No.
in the morning.
No. No, you don't want that to happen, and that's why everyone is able to customize their notifications. Okay, so in order to do that, there's a couple different ways, but we are going to take a look at the My Blackboard area. So in the upper right-hand corner, you can click on your name, and you're going to see what they call a ribbon here. and there is an icon for a calendar. If you click on that, it's going to show you the global calendar, all of your courses that you have access to. Any events are going to be pulled into this global calendar. An event, as far as the calendar is concerned, would be like a due date. So your due dates are going to populate in your calendar.
What is the purple versus the red?
It's a legend based on what the course. So if you look over here, there's institution, calendar entries. We don't really have any. And then there's a personal. You can always add personal entries to your calendar. But, okay, so maybe this course. Oh, actually, these are all checked. You might want to uncheck ones that you don't want to see any longer. And then when you update your calendar, you'll notice those are now missing. So you can have it set so that you only see your current courses. Now typically, even if you still had access on the left-hand side to an old course, there's nothing that's going to show up in the calendar for it because the course has ended, nothing new is getting posted for it. So that's the calendar feature in my Blackboard. Here's this other one, the alarm clock, is updates. This is another area you can go to actually read items, updates to your courses. So here's a spring course. And it looks like something became available. I could open it or I could just dismiss it. I can look at all the courses or I can look at them individually. Posts, we're not going to be bothered looking at that. That's in the discussion board. What I wanted to show you is on this My Blackboard area, once you click on your name, you can go down to, if I can get to it from here, Settings, and you'll see an option to edit your notification settings. Before we actually do that, if you want to receive a text message for notifications, so if there's a new assignment that's been posted in the course or a new file that's been uploaded, you can actually set your notification settings so that you receive either an email or a text message or a text to voice message. So like if like Thursday, it looks like we might have a snow day, and that phone call comes in about 5:30 in the morning, and it's a computerized voice telling you that Fairfield University is closed for the day. You can actually set up the same type of thing for your alerts in all of your courses. So before you do that, though, if you do want to get messages onto your cell phone, either text messages or a voice to text, click on the personal information option, and if you go down to, if you click on edit personal information, this is where you'll be able to add a phone number. So you can go in and it's down at the bottom. This area, you could add your mobile number in. And you can add it in as you need the area code, and it's going to be a 10-digit number. Area code and the number. You can use 203 dash. You can put dashes in, or you can just have it as one string of numbers. And once you've done that, just click Submit, and it'll save that information.
So I could put in your mobile number.
If you knew it.
And then it could just start.
And then I call Verizon and I say, give me a new number. But yeah, no, so it can get a little crazy, but so it all depends on, I mean, it's up to you as the user as to how you want to receive a notification and if you want to receive it at all. All of that information is going to be going into your notifications dashboard, but if you really want an alert, it's a good idea to set this up. Put the mobile number in, and then if we go back to our settings area in the My Blackboard, now you can go down to Edit Notification Settings. And you have a couple of different options here. You can edit the notification settings by course, so you can edit individual course settings, or you can do them for all the courses that you're taking. Right here it says courses I'm teaching, but because you're students it'll say courses I am taking. So I'm just going to use probably this course for an example. Now, if you don't have a mobile number in, you're going to have this little message here that says your account can't receive SMS text messages because there's no contact info. But if you do have a mobile number in, you're going to be able to check off, and you can check all of these boxes if you wanted to, so that you can get an email notification plus a text message. I was playing around with this today and I had them all checked and it was like bells and whistles were going off. You really, just one would do. But choose how you want to receive the notification of, and then you can uncheck. By default, everything is going to be checked here as far as notifications themselves. You can uncheck what you don't want to receive an alert for. So when a new announcement is available in the course, it's not a bad idea to get that by way of email as well, or maybe get it as a text message.
Some of these things are a little foreign to me, like, for example, course organization available. What does that mean?
Okay, organizations we talked about the other day, I think it was over the weekend. In Blackboard we have courses and we have organizations. Organizations look a lot like courses, except that they're used for different groups of people outside of academics. So it might be organizations. I'm trying to think of some of the ones we have set up.
You had mentioned the first year course.
Okay, FYE.
I'm actually teaching, one of the first year courses for engineers, teaching 31.
But not, when I say first year courses, I don't mean a course that a student would take their first year. It's the first year experience, FYE, the first year experience. So all incoming freshmen get put into this first year experience course that is run by Student Services. And it's really just a way of, it's non-academic. That's why they're in organizations. So if the engineering department decided they wanted to create an organization. Oh, the School of Nursing uses these all the time too. So it's a place to store content for students, documents that they need to download, things like that, that we give people, all the students would have access to. So if the School of Engineering created an organization and added you to it, and you had this set, you would get an alert. So as you scroll down, a lot of these items or options, surveys being available, chances are you're not taking a course that might be using the survey tool, but so again, you can keep all of these checked off so that you'll receive an alert. You'll notice all of these things are going into your dashboard. That's why your dashboard is so populated when you click on Notifications Dashboard. And then you can decide, okay, how do I want to receive my alerts? So maybe I just want to receive an email every time one of these items occurs. And when you're finished making your selections, you can go down and submit. And again, you have the option to do that for all courses. You can do it individually, course by course, or you can set it the bulk notification settings so that it applies to all the courses that you're taking. Now, if you have checked off any of those options, it could take... Oh, actually, when I get back to my office, I will kick off the synchronization. Anytime someone adds a new mobile number, the system has to sync, and that happens like every couple hours. But I can force sync it. And then once that's done, your numbers will be registered in the system, and I'll also send out an announcement, just a random, test announcement to see if everyone gets it the way they're supposed to. Now, if I send an announcement out, the way the notifications get pushed out, it happens every 20 minutes, and it's a 20-minute cycle. So if I send that out at like minute 18 of that cycle, you're going to get it in 2 minutes. But if it happens to be in minute 1 or 2, so it can be up to 20 minutes before you actually receive the alert that an assignment has been posted or something. But it will happen within a 20-minute period.
Okay, question.
Yep.
Am I supposed to see the last semester courses in Blackboard?
Last semester? Not necessarily, but you can. If you go to you're on the My Institution page, and if you scroll down, oops, how'd that happen? I don't think I did, but it's there. Okay, and if you scroll down to your My Courses, I can't get my scroll bar to go. That's going to be for up there. Come on. Oh, there it is. This is getting in the way. There it is. Okay. So in the upper right-hand corner of the My Courses module, you can click on that little gear for Manage My Courses module setting. And then any old courses from previous semesters, if you did want to see them, have them oh, you don't want to see them, so you can uncheck them. And then they'll be removed from there. So you're not deleting your courses, you're just deleting the fact that they're in your My Courses module. And if you ever need to get back into one for any reason, you can go back in and manage the settings again. So I think that kind of covers it for notifications. Any other Blackboard questions in general? Now what? You look like you're... No, you. Absorb it all?
So, tell us in summary, to get to the notifications, you click on the upper right corner. Everybody needs to do that, right?
So, if you want to receive a notification about your course, like anytime a new assignment has been uploaded, you definitely want to go into your settings, click in the your My Blackboard area, which is just your name in the upper right, click on Settings, and then go down to Edit Notification Settings.
Now, would you do that for me, please?
Sure.
And now, tell us exactly where we need to click so that we can get a notification when the homeworks are made available to us.
Okay. So, you can either do this at the individual course level.
Let's do both. Both
Okay.
courses I am teaching.
Okay. On the student's end, it's going to say courses I am taking.
Okay.
And they
Let's do that together. If you've got your laptop, let's do that now.
So if you go to courses I am taking under bulk notification settings, we have all selected. So these settings are going to apply to all the courses.
You don't have to click the select all button?
No, by default it's there because we're in the bulk. So we can kind of deselect some courses if we wanted to. So if you go down to number 3, again, by default, all of these options are checked off. You just need, on the right-hand side here, you need to either check off email or SMS or text to voice.
So let's check off the first 3 things under email.
Okay.
Because that's what every student should do now. And that way, when I post an assignment, they'll know about it.
Exactly. And when I post that announcement, so we're checking off under email, checking off the first 3 boxes. If you put in your mobile number and you want to receive that in a text as well, you can check off those boxes. I can't check them off here because we don't have your mobile number in.
You don't get it from mobile?
Pardon me?
You don't get it from mobile? On the screen?
Now, okay, so mobile, I asked the person from Blackboard support today about this, and she said, yes, it'll come in, it'll look kind of like a text message. Oh, that's what it was. You'll get a text message alerting you, but there's no link to get you back. So from your phone, from the text message, there'll be a link that will get you right into it.
Let's just focus on the email, because I think the mobile and SMS is too exotic.
And just reminder, school for mobile. Mobile alert.
Mobile alert.
So for them, we have 3 options, right?
You actually have mobile, email, SMS, which is text, and then text to voice.
The SMS is the same text?
Now, SMS is just a text that has the link getting you back into the course.
Okay.
The mobile is just a text telling you something is there. The text to voice it comes through, actually no, it converts from text, not SMS, but just plain old text, to voice. It comes through as a phone call. So your phone will ring, it'll say 254-4000. And then you pick it up and you hear. The person I was working with today just had, Mary had a little lamb, fleece as white as snow, in the announcement, and that's what played on my phone when I picked it up.
It's like how too fast.
It was crazy.
So
So anyway, so I checked off.
your settings.
Now we're going to save the settings. Anytime you're saving anything in Blackboard, it's just submit. Oh, I got to get to my.
It's hard to scroll right, isn't it?
Okay, so I click submit. So I customized your individual course before I had those items checked, announcement, and this is telling me, oh, you've already, if you submit now, you're going to override any settings that you had in individual courses, which is fine by me because basically they're the same things.
So now, in theory, if I post a homework, I'll get an email.
Yes.
Great.
Yep. You'll get an email that tells you the homework has been posted.
Does everybody understand how to change your settings so you get the email when the homeworks are posted? Alright, that's what I want.
Any other questions? Okay. I guess we're good.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome.
That was very helpful. I'm going to send you a link on this video that we've just made.
Good.
And I'm going to stop it now and restart it so that you'll have a completely self-contained demo on this. Thanks very much for coming in. I think I can just hit stop and